My, we're back. Oh, what's going on? What is going on? Sometimes, I think it's just because I don't come back online that everything starts to happen. And suddenly I realize that, uh, if I had come, maybe all these things would not happen and would have a normal and functional world. But, maybe I'm the responsible for all this mess. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, very good news around, in spite of like the craziness in the real world concerning the AoE2 world. There's the Red Bull Wololo tournament that is going on, and although like you probably know that I've been having grudges for some time because of so many issues in AoE2, namely the Smurf matter and so on and so forth, that I more than extensively detailed. But the matter here is not that. The matter here is actually positive. I've seen like this tournament. It came by surprise because first I'm not paying a lot of attention to these tournaments. But actually, when I saw it, I think it's really worth to watch it. It's worth to watch the games and also worth to partake for those who want to partake in the event. I will not be fighting for qualifiers or that kind of thing. If I try it, it's just like, we'll just do an occasional few games if we do try, but nothing with qualifying purposes because that's an entirely different type of grind. Um, we've been watching some of these games since yesterday. It really like it caught us by surprise, and I actually liked it. Those games were very good. They really they really brought some good moments in the community. So what are we going to do now? We'll be doing 1v1s, just the usual thing, I suppose. We'll be fighting that, and we'll see how it goes. Now, I think that what can I say? Uh, I mean, there's so much stuff I really could say because the last time I streamed it, well, it was on the first or the second, but we didn't do any 1v1s. It was just like some very like Happy New Year quick session, and I did some team games. Um, for those who tend to come here, you know that I also like to be a little bit chatty. I'm not necessarily just a gamer, 110% focused type of person. I also like to chat a little bit. That's kind of my style. And although we could be doing like just chatting streams and all those kinds of events, I really just try to do all things at once. So you could call these AoE2 streams also as just chatting in other ways. So for those who are, since we do a little bit of variety, kind of familiar with what's going on. Well, first, there's a surprise you see here, Red Bull Wolo. So there is definitely this hype, and I was hyped yesterday. Really, not it's not just the one thing. It really got me. Well, I kind of reconnected, and in a way, with some aspects of the game. The pros are grinning here, so the Smurf or no Smurf issue becomes irrelevant because everybody has to sweat here, including the pros. They are sweating. They're doing hard work. And I think I can understand um, that it will become hard and it's tough. Like for us, the semi-pro or the occasional streamers or people who just stream for from time to time, it's one thing. But for these people who are like grinding at this time of tournament, they're like playing 10 hours or 6 to 8 hours each day or separate on separate occasions. It's sweaty. I mean, it's fun to watch, right? For us that are watching, but to play continuously and with that kind of consistency for all that time, it's like attrition, right? It's tiring. So kudos for that. I mean, I had fun with those. By the way, just having a look at these maps, I do recommend watch out the pros because I mean, irrespective of them having or not Smurf accounts, I obviously disagree on the existence of Smurf accounts on the ladder, on the regular ladder, for the reasons that I explained, just for more for the objective part than the actual subjective annoyingness and annoying that comes from playing with Smurfs or Mega Smurfs. It's more because of the disruption on fair competition on that objective part. It's more on that standard. So we have here on Red Bull Volo these kinds of maps, uh, and I think it's right. But you know, in for this kind of format, the Red Bull Volo, it's definitely like Empire Wars style. In this type of game, it's not at all compared. It's not the same than random map. Of course, it's not the same because you see two different taking places, but it is completely different because you start in feudal age with already some economy, and you can go straight away for feudal rushes or like super fast castles, depending on your strategy. But usually, I see people like the players tend to be aggressive. They, I I don't think there will not be any sort of no feudal attack, or they just start to attack on castle. Everybody just goes and attacks um, in since feudal age. No, we're not doing 4v4s. We're doing the 1v1s, and it's different. I mean, we are curious about this for sure, but I mean, we're realistic as well. We don't have the necessary skills to get us to that point. It really is like off chart because then we would have to play consistently and everything. But guys, I will be like occasionally I might be play like some games just for the sake of playing and for the sake of content. Some might say that, and I'll hope for the best. You know, it's just for the sake of the experience. Uh, in a way to say like it's my way to be thankful for those who are grinding, the pros, the people who are trying to keep this game alive for good reasons, and they are understanding and they acknowledge the problems, and even if like their sometimes their contributions when they effectively can contribute feels like just a drop of water in the ocean. I did hear that expression. It still is a drop of water, and we should be thankful for that. You know, people are not forced to give their time and energy, and if they do give it, even if it's a small fraction, I think we should be thankful for that. Because there's like the option of not doing anything, and these people, they're they're trying to bring the game into a better direction, right? That's what keeps the game alive. Right. This said, let's get back to the grind. I mean, we could be talking. There's a lot of shit going on in this world out there. I mean, you wake up and what was like that Venezuela guy he got kidnapped, the president of Venezuela. Like overnight, he got kidnapped then by U.S. Military, then taken to U.S. and for to stand trial due to accusations of like belonging to some sort of drug cartel or anything like that. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But you know, I just been informed of what has been taking place, and yeah, it's chaotic, right? Because in terms of in terms of law and whatever, the international way that states and you know these kinds of countries regulate their affairs, it's wild that a country just goes to another, kidnaps the chief of state, and just gets back like nothing. It seriously is disturbing. Like it creates like a big precedence of chaos. You don't know what kind of Pandora box and what kind of domino effect you can trigger, and to think that you're not gonna trigger any sort of domino effect, it's just an act of pure arrogance because you just cannot simply, in terms of state law, go to another state, kidnap the chief of state, and expect everything will be fine. No, it just is not like that. I mean, it's wild, but what can I say? I don't say the guy was a saint. I don't also go for that kind of claim. I just take note that it's strange that those events took place. Anyway, now back to the AoE 2. No, I was not going to say AoE 1, though I did play AoE 1 like a very long time ago. The problem of AoE, I keep saying, guys, it's like I cannot commit to the length and to the likes of what I would like. It's not something I could just play 100%. There was a time like past year where I tried, but then right now, like there's so many other conflicting little things, and each time where I uh, dedicate myself some time to something else, I really have to kind of like sacrifice or cut in another, let's say, another angle in life, another aspect. And for unfortunately, it has been AoE too for some part. Though, don't worry about me. I mean, it's just I keep my energy. It's just that I cannot come as regularly and as long as I would like to. Like you see me some days, sure, for sure. Uh, but many days it's like conflicting because I want to play one game, a few games, and then I say no. If I play one games, I won't have like the energy to do something else. Like I would rather do this first, and we'll see about the games. And then I'm just either exhausted or tired, and I say no, we leave it for another day. Uh, I know it's just my chip chat of way of talking, and I think it's you know intent on its own. Each streamer has its own way of doing things. Some are funny, some are very like sarcastic, and some are like being concentrated. And I just like to go for a little bit of chat, like we're having a coffee chat. Coffee chat. It tends to be the right. Anyway, I'm not running out of topics. It's just that that's how it works. For me at least. Oh wait, I have here things. Uh, well, I'll be working on that. Let's see. I think this will work. Okay. There you go. And that's the villager buildings, right? Oh no, double town center. I feel already quitting. I hate Budapest games. The guy is Hans, which is disgusting. Why do I get Budapest maps? The most toxic type of map. I also forget that the rules to Bloom are different. I can completely understand the people who decide to quit as soon as they get a map like this. You're not supposed to play for this type of map. It's triggering, very annoying in my opinion, and stressful. This is also like a Socotra type of map. Very ragey. We're close to each other. Too close, in my opinion. We need this. This is just ridiculous, the quantity of things you have to do in these types of maps. If I feel overwhelmed at a certain point, I will just resign, because it's not the type of map you like to play for your first game, certainly. Like, what is this? Wait, do we have like a wood line or separating each other from? That's interesting. Then it becomes like a Michi map. This. I think we have... Oh, that's good. So, it could be worse. It could have been much worse. The map type is similar to Michi. In that case, it kind of favors me. It's not good for the other, but we'll see. He's going to go fast him, and I just cannot compete simply like that. Should try to go up. As you probably know, the logic of this map is screwed. This house, of course. You know, that's how you get crazy times of housing. You get a Budapest map on game start, and your opponents are not getting it. It means that your idle time is suffering and theirs is not. The score is crazy already. I mean, I really think that if you like to do Budapest maps, your brain is like dysfunctional or something. I just cannot cope with this kind of idea. The people like Budapest, for me, well, I'm sorry, you have some mental problems, some very serious mental problems. I really cannot understand this type of map. And it's not just something a little bit wrong with you, it's like something fundamentally wrong with your brain. Got that I can queue villagers on 2 town centers. And what can I do? I'll just go for that. This. 2 markets here. What is the use of 2 markets if I cannot? Like, this game doesn't make any sense. Exploration score is also one of the reasons why this thing for this. The guy was also taken aback, but the difference is that this is not his first game. Try to boom, but somehow I think I cannot boom. It makes me very uncomfortable, these types of games, for your information. Like, I don't like to play Oh shit. He's doing outposts everywhere. We'll have to do outposts as well. This is stressful. Maybe we'll do a castle. That's how he's going to plan this. Yeah, it's crazy. He's placing outposts everywhere. Probably I lost a Ville. With a very high probability, I tell you we're facing a Smurf account. Someone who... Yes, obviously that had to be it. We have to make houses, get the stone. Other important tasks we need to do. I know what he's going to do. Like, it's predictable and smart what he's doing. We're not gonna win this game. The guy has already a good strategy for this kind of situation. So we need to get our things. That. This idle time is a real problem in this game. Got 5,000 town centers and 2,000 villagers. Let's go up. We need gold. He's walling around. This is good because he was aiming for Echo. Again, if the guy is arena favorite, it means it's a Smurf. Usually, Smurf player likes to clown arena. Oh, get here. You know what I will do? It will come straight forward. This. we're going to do this. Shit. The ideas are like too far-fetched. Like I want to do, but he's very tricky. Arena games are this kind of annoying. Okay, you want to do that. And I have some time. Oh my god, this guy's an arena clown. Like, he really doesn't surprise me. It's just that the things he's doing here are more than expected. This would... Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nothing else, just... This guy is just so annoying. He thinks that by this kind of... He wants to do double castle drop. Really no other strategies. What a copy pasta, this guy. What a copy pasta. He wants to do a second castle. Literally castle drop. He thinks that I'm stupid. Again, I don't think it's a very good decision. Going straight forward for that kind of approach. Disgusting. What is he planning to do? Ah, Smurf. We got a Smurf. This is a Smurf account. Literally a Smurf account. Smurf, Smurf, Smurf. And you might say, react, react. No, you don't have to react, man. This is a major Smurf. Damn it. They won't have time to reach it. What a clown. Smurf clown. Disgusting Smurf. It's a Smurf account. Fighting against a Smurf account is always a big problem. This is a Smurf. Crazy Smurf. I don't know. This dude has mental problems. I'm supposed to react against a Mega Smurf. How can I react against a Mega Smurf like this? I really have problems against this guy. No balling like shit. It's a Smurf account. Like, for sure. So, Smurf. Smurf. Well played, Smurf. I'll try to resist, but against a fanatic that is a Smurf, he's like clowning me non-stop. This is a Smurf. We just need to spam helps and attack him. What a crazy Smurf. Who is this? This retard. It's ridiculous. Clown Smurf. Well, let's just recover and resist. Clown, man. I'm completely clowned by this Smurf account. And the guy is crazy, and someone with strong mental problems. What is this? Like, I couldn't react. I'm sorry, but I couldn't react in this game. It was a mega Smurf. What is this? I will just try to close. Now you can play like Arena, you know? You just clown your way, you open the doors, and that's it. I'm forced to do the anti-meta. The guy was a complete clown. This is not the first game of the day. It cannot be like this. It's just too ridiculous. And just in case, I'm going to... Ah, now he's doing range, right? I... Let's intercept them. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm also going to intercept this. Somehow the villagers are not doing what I tell them to do. This was crazy. The only thing I have to say about this is that it's complete. It's mentally deranged, man. I'm not supposed to do this kind of insane fighting. He does the anti-meta, he does like... I don't have the food to make those things. If I make archers, I don't have the economy to make archers. Clearly a Smurf. Fight me. Oh my god. And of course it's a Smurf, so let's this time so fucking Smurf. Fucking Smurf account. Smurf. So no, to lose against a Smurf is no big deal. You can say GG, you're still a Smurf. Too aggressive. And it's not a 1K player. I was facing a top pro. Let's check him out. Who this guy was. Uh, you got mental problems, man. You got. I have a brain, and it's just that the things he has been doing don't make sense. The guy is frustrated in life. It has to be. You have to be a very frustrated in life, yes. So this is the guy. So Smurf clown busted. This is the guy that I'm talking about. It's a Smurf. It is a Smurf. No doubts about that. The play is just incomprehensible for a 1K player. This is just a clown account. This red player is a clown account. You have here Lionel Messi, so you convince yourself to be a great person. So this just when you see something like this, you know that you're talking to a clown. And the fact that he's a Smurf, this account has been since 2021, huge periods of inactivity, and suddenly he has spikes, then he disappears, he goes off the map. I mean, there's like a Smurf detector, I believe, but the Smurf detector is shit because it doesn't detect 90% of Smurf accounts. Just because an account doesn't appear on the Smurf detector, it doesn't mean the account is not a Smurf. I played against this account and I foolproof guarantee it is a Smurf account. The map was also disgusting, but either ways, you can see here that if a player manages to go, look, 15,000 ELO on team games, that's a Smurf account. Like you manage to rise this much in team games, and then you derank, whatever. Smurf. He's also playing just Huns. 6 days ago, look, Huns, Huns, Huns. Well, apparently this Smurf has a phase where he just plays. He expected me to say GG, but you know, I just say well play Smurf. So he might actually be paid to Smurf on us, to derank us. You know, so many players. There's something in AoE 2, unfortunately, called the hatred against honest players, where if you don't belong to a group of friends with a group of interests, with a group of already pre-established things, they always attack you or they always attack you. They don't want to see you succeed. They want to see their friends and their buddies succeed. So, if necessary, they queue against you in darkness to make sure you don't rise. There's that kind of dirtiness, unfortunately. We have to ban this account. I mean, next time I might just look around the player and I'll straightforward ban him if I see that it is a Smurf. He's online, so it's one of those who is online. It's this one, and I'm going to double report him for being a Smurf account. You know, you're on the ladder system to. I am facing someone 4 times the skills of the players I should be facing in this kind of elo. So it means that not only I'm being denied to play against players with my skill level or even lower skill levels, I'm being forced to play with players whose skill level is 4 or 5 times the skill levels uh, the players in this ladder should be having. So I think it is cheating, you know, because if there's like 10 or 20 more players with my skill level and I'm being denied the fight against them because, on the contrary, I have to fight hyper mega Smurfs on steroids who are 3,000 elo or 2,500 elo. I mean, it's never going to be fair, right? This this is the problem I've been talking to, guys. It's that some of us are facing impossible adversaries and some of you are facing too easy opponents, and that's just facts. Um, I think it's wrong that I'm facing 2,500 players in disguise, or worse, or much worse. Because look, this guy who was from this Argentinian player, obviously a top player. You just have to check the active players on the leaderboard. So you go on 1v1s because, dudes, the Smurf accounts are always owned by active pro players. You go here, you check the country, like Argentina, for example, a country filled of Smurfs. I mean, it's just crazy, crazy. I mean, sure, I tried to find them, but look at here. I'll place the ratings by descending order. Why they're not appearing? Okay, there's like a problem here, but it could be any of these. 2,700. Any of these dudes perfectly well be smurfing on me. No problem. And it's just what I keep saying. It's the skill imbalance because I'm being forced to fight dudes whose main elo account is 2,700. My main skill elo account is 1,000. Like, are you going to say that it's going to be a fair match? Of course it's not. It's not going to be a fair match. The problem is not just that. It's not the problem of fair versus not fair match. The problem is something even more complex. You see, because more people are playing this game, and what happens is that some some of you are facing opponents on their skill level, and they're lucky or whatever. They're facing opponents with similar skill. So what happens is that if you play a little bit better than them, or if you know your things, like I do play, you'll win. But if you have to play against players whose skills are way beyond yours because they're playing on Smurf alt accounts, you're not going to win. You're going to lose. And this is a problem. While other colleagues of you in the similar elos, yeah, I got one, an Argentinian Smurf. Let's call out the countries who have Smurfs, man. I don't like it's this guy here. Look, he has even the face of Messi. It's ridiculous. Like how arrogant can you be? You convince yourself you're a good person, dude. You can write yourself, "I'm a good person." If you're a piece of shit, you're still a piece of shit, man. Kind of. And he's been playing with Hans. It's ridiculous. The guy literally clowned me the whole game, and like I was checking him out. You know, Era is one of the guys that is on my good list books. He's on the good boys list, I tell you. Uh, Elo system is fucked up, but Hera and a bunch of others, I think Margogo and there are other players and T90, they're not fucked up. They got balls because they talked about this matter, because it's different if we, the regular players, or the semi-pro, or the pro players, the lower pro players, talk about this, and it's completely different if the pro players come out of the scene and say, "We have shit in the fan," right? It's always different. I mean, do you know it's like the revolutions? It's one thing if the people on the base are complaining, but when it starts to go from bottom up, it's already different. It's good that they say the Elo system is fucked up, but it's not just what I'm saying here is more complex. Like, I don't mind to try to be challenged by a Smurf. He challenged me, and I say, "Man, well played, Smurf." I didn't say GG. I say, "Okay, you got me." Uh, but it's like when we're facing the ranking system, the Elo system. What happens is that if some of us are having super Smurfs as their opponents, like I was looking Argentina, right? We go here, any country like where's Argentina? Anybody that is like, yeah, you talk about other things. Like, I'm not going to take the agency. He refers the the problem of the DLC. He referred that. I mean, I did see a video of Hera. I actually follow him. Um, hmm It's a very complex matter. And as I say, I actually value the people who like to talk about these issues. Things that are not that trivial. Mm-hmm. Your first 20, yes, especially. And you say it perfectly well. It's different if it's one of us facing Smurfs, right? It's annoying, etc. But when it's like a new player, a noob, as you call him, a complete noob, you fight these players, they'll get 20 or 30 games losses in a row, which is crazy. But it is what it is right now, and that is why we have like this game in danger because if the new people who come to this game, they get themselves their asses steamrolled like in the first 10 games or 8 games, they're gonna leave, right? So it is a problem. It's also a problem like the Smurf aspect on the fairness of competition because as I say, look, do you think it's fair if you want to grind in the yellow system, for example, you're 700 and you want to rise to 800, right? And the problem is that for you to rise to 800, you have to face one of these Smurf accounts of these guys who are in their main account are 28,000, 2,800, but they're going to use their Smurf account of 720 elo to matchmake against you. And most likely you will lose the game, you'll go like to 680 or something. And what happens is that it's not just you. You'll have another colleague at 700 elo, and he's going to fight someone, for example, who's 750, and he's not smurfing. He's having the win, and he's going up, and you're going down. You get it? It's this kind of injustice between players because some of us are having very hard matches, and other colleagues in the same elos are having way easier matches. It's this kind of thing. And it's also one of the reasons I say Elo also is screwed. And instead of listening to players, to the looking at the player's Elo, look at the player's like reputation, look at how he fights, his style, and if you like the player, follow, um, like look at him. And yeah, in my case, I only care the objective part. Oh, my friend, you got me there. You got you got what was it? I clickbait you with that title. I mean, I must have clickbaited you. Exactly. Look, I also play this game for fun in a way. I mean, I certainly get pissed off when I see like players who are forcing me to do jumping through hula hoops and all those kinds of things, but it's okay. It's a challenge. Well, Maduro, I don't know what happened or what will happen to him, but either ways, Venezuela is I mean, you just open a Pandora box, right? Because you go to a country, you kidnap a head, a chief of state, whatever, and you expect things to like return back to normal. It's a little bit like far-fetched thought, right? We'll see. I was also addressing in the beginning of this session that you have like the Red Bull Wolo that is going on. I did watch some matches yesterday. I really took um, like some contentment watching pro players. And it's amazing. I mean, we're watching great things, uh, like skirms wars. There's a lot of skirm engagement apparently. I see that, for example, the Smurf King, also known as MBL. MBL is using the Byzantines. He's using the Byzantines lately, and we're having some interesting matches. I don't know, like the Red Bull Wolo is a format more of Empire Wars. In Empire Wars, it's like you start in feudal age with some economy, then you eventually start to mm, rush, make some attacks, because I don't see players being overtly defensive in the beginning. Like they really like go for something, an archer rush, scout rush. They do some sort of combination, and then they tend to finish things on Castle Age. The games are very fast. They might last like 10-15 minutes in many cases, but they're interesting, and I do recommend, for those who, irrespective of the 1v1 grind, they like to play this game and watch some different games, check them out, and they it's like a different taste. Imagine it's like going to a restaurant and you're served something a little bit different. So Red Bull Wolo, I think it's a bit that kind of experience. I do recommend it. I'm talking a bit slow because unfortunately I'm a little bit cold. It's winter time and kind of freezing being seated at the computer just because of that. Or because I just brain freeze. Hello. Anyway, Happy New Year as well to you, friend, because you're here. I don't recall you like I did not came here on I did came on the second. I don't know. There was like a small session I did, but it was like uh the end, like it was just a team game session, very very small, just to say okay, I'm online and Happy New Year. So let's see how this goes. My God, I really hate the Budapest games. Those when you start with two TCs, there's like a big fog of war that goes into my brain. I just cannot. Nah, I find it hard. Take the board. Here we go, getting that board. House built. And we're gonna make the board, not the board, the mill. Against Lithuanians, it's usually a little bit more pressurable because they got the relics, There was some crazy stuff about the Red Bull Wolo, for example. Some players like lost 10 games in a row, or like not 10, but 4 or 5 games in a row. Can get really that crazy. My LTC time is also due as a result of other factors. Playing under cold is definitely harder. Probably my friend is not here like watching right now. Sometimes he goes... I personally am guilty of that too, because I look to other streams from time to time. Can be like in one stream and I'm actually also looking another. Not because the stream is uninteresting, because it's just that I'm also looking. It's kind of interesting. Go. We should get more of these. Meadowvilles. They're a reality in this game. And there's always this problem with the deers. Unfortunately, when I'm cold, I don't think as fast. Then you might say, why don't you warm up? That's not that simple. I wish it would be, but it's just not. They're not doing what I want them to do. This is not my typical dark age. I'm super cold in my hands. Because I was finding strange that my performance in some games was abnormally low. And the reason is exactly that. It's so cold that it really affects me. Like, talking about weather, you know, weather definitely has impact. Now this player is playing completely different than the previous one. The previous one was like mega smurf. It's the type of games that as soon as you start to play, you want to leave. I just hope that I survive. We need that. This. Let's see what he's doing. The cold is like clogging my brain process. So if you think that I'm acting slow, mind you that it's Timor playing with cold. No, I'm not under flu, like, it's just that it's cold weather. I really just don't play the same. Yet there's this kind of situation. Aha, the scouts. Where is he though? What is going on here? Again, the idle time is something you cannot help. Rain freezing. My god. Even my fingers are freezing at this stage. You might not think so. I tell you, it really impacts my performance. I play better in summer. I even get the gold sooner. The guy is open. We have to strike him. But unfortunately... Oh, he's going for a fast castle. So he's fighting with that. I'll keep pumping scouts. This here. Some more of those. Takes time, you know, for me to try to execute what I'm thinking. It's like My brain is speaking faster than what my fingers can execute. As simple as that. Let's try to change the rally points. Maybe I should invest in other kinds of upgrades. Like the blacksmith upgrade, this kind of upgrade. There are lots. Unfortunately, I should invest in other types of things. That's a lot of gold miners. He wants to go full knights or what? He got him, at least that. I thought he would not get him. This, that, that. And we need to attack him. That's what scouts are for. We also need archers. Takes time. It's freezing. Got one. Let's go down. We'll need that. Actually, this. Some problems. There's always problems everywhere. It's too many. Echo balance, we need better things. We could keep doing those. Sometimes it's due to stress that I don't play as well as I like, but in this case it's not because of stress, it's just the very cold weather. Still got 2 hits, huh? I sniped that one. I think so. We'll see. Trying to go for these town centers. But he might be castle himself. We got some scouts. Oh shit. See, these castle age. Yeah, yellow fucked, as you say. But while you were absent, I was telling that my hands were freezing. So this is also one of the reasons why my gameplay is not as smooth. in these kinds of games because my brain is thinking faster than what my hands can execute, you know? No, no, we don't need to do a lot of hand execution. Okay. G. You know, while I was playing, I was telling my hands are freezing so much, and it's like it's affecting what I want to do. Oh, that was nice from him. This guy clearly is a starter. It's not a noob. It's somebody who is starting the game, an average player. Uh, he was open. I mean, yeah, it's shit. It's 10 first placement games. But you know, if this opponent had to face someone, I would rather have him facing me than somebody else. Because if he would be facing a real Smurf, a real strong one, he would steamroll him much faster by 17 or 18 minutes. And he did the Spearman. In the beginning, I thought, well, if he's Lithuanians, it's such a tricky civ because you could go castle age, right, and start to make knights, get the relics, and your knights will just be beefier because for each relic, you get +1 attack. And he didn't go for that. He was just long feudal. I was not seeing a lot of aggression. He was open, so I started to switch to scouts. Now, when you do that thing, when as Franks you start to switch to scouts, you compromise your fast castle. You don't go to castle as fast as you'd like, but sometimes it's a good trade-off. I mean, I don't know. I should say when it's not that cold, my hands don't clog. It's like I want to press two or three things at the same time, and I just can only do one. It feels like my hands are rusty. You know, having cold hands is a problem. Oh, mega random. I just hope it's not one of those Mitchy maps. Why not choosing a mirror game? Let's choose mirror, you know, for mega random. Oh no, it's the same dude. It's the same dude I got than before. Oh fuck. Well, then it's the revenge match, right? That's the revenge match against the Smurf. It was this guy who smurfed me before. Let's see. Yeah. I thought I did ban him, you know, because if I'm gonna face him again, the likelihood for me to win is like super small. And he goes with Tarkans and some crazy shit. My god. I should just quit on this game because I know the guy is smurfing me. So it means that the elo I got from the previous game is instantly subtracted. I don't know, it's like I could be using more villagers to explore, but if I use more villagers, it starts to be a little bit more expensive. Oh, that's two of them. At least one villager is doing good work. No scouts. But that's exactly how this game will go. There will be scout wars. And the first player to go up will start the scout war. Guaranteed. Oh. Oh, there's a boar. Let's get that, right? Okay. Though I did got some idle time, you know. You do what you can, even with your hands freezing. I know it's not something that it's visible, right? The only thing that's visible are my slow APMs. Slower than usual. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now this. Oh, second boar. This is good. At least there are boars. That's like some positive thing in this game. Good. Going up as fast as possible? Why not? Why not? But we have to wall ourselves. I mean, he's getting a good score, so I expect a lot of surprises from this dude. There is some wood. We need 2 buildings. Will the mill make more sense? I think it does. Makes more sense. Yeah, I am doing it. I'm doing the mill. Like, I was also thinking, what is the best kind of decision? And I think we should start walling. Something tells me he's going to go up very fast. This kind of player is also a castle dropper, an arena, crazy nerds. So having some defenses is actually a good idea, I think. Up. I will start to make barracks. Yeah, but you know, it's useless because this guy is like the pro Argentinian player I told you about. It's a Smurf. So even if I play under mirror, I will still have less tools. This guy is also playing Hans lately, just Hans, since 6 weeks ago. And well, we'll do like barracks. Yeah, let's do the barracks. The door is just a door. I mean, no, no particular science. Just because we need a door. Like, I mean, sometimes I'm like this. We're doing the wally wally. It's time consuming, and as Hans, I cannot use the houses to wall myself. And my echo is suffering as a result of this super early uptime. Let's get that. Shepherd? Oh, they're not active. We could get those. I mean, they're not exactly close, but we could get them. And that's the plan for now. Oh. Close this. And let's get the wood. He's fast. He's got a better economy than me. Check out one thing. It's 11 minutes and he's feudal. Like, normally I would say this is like, it took longer, right? But if you're Hans, I say he's cooking something. He's cooking something. There's a lot of stone. I expecting to do some sneaky castle drops. Even if I get it, I think it'll be too late. Somehow I feel he's gonna come. He's gonna castle drop me because I believe he also has stone. I don't know. We need wood though. Farms. 2 spearmen. It's not that expensive. And finally we're going to use our scout, as you say. Stone or not stone? No, I will not use stone. More on the wood. Hey, wait, that's an idleville. And the explorer. He also has a scout already. His score has started to go up. Oh, I don't know how this map works here. Is it an island? Oh no. There's water. It's random, but it's not random because this guy is... You know what? Oh. Let's get those. He didn't get them. Ah. He's open. He's open. We're going for that approach. But I think he will go fast castle. We need more scouts and perhaps archers. Yeah, I need units to attack his base. I'm killing scouts because otherwise, even if he's doing that, I still need to attack that. I think he has. I feel he must have. Yeah, he's on stone. If he's on stone, we need to get that. Market. Well, it's a good idea. Oh my god. I need more scouts. You just cannot attack with 2 scouts and expect things to work. It's not how the game works. Right. Stupid villager stuck in the middle of where he shouldn't be stuck. And he's using the cliffs to his advantage. Very smart opponent. Let's attack him. He's going up. You know, when you're not investing in scouts, it means you want to go up as fast as possible. And he saw me. Very smart, huh? Putting spears out. And he's putting the villagers inside. Very smart indeed. Oh my shit! Blacksmith, everything. This guy has everything prepared. I will need to do blacksmith. I need to pay attention over what he's doing. Gold. Let's get the gold miners fast. No, we can't because they're protected. It's not. I cannot hit him. I really cannot hit him. Let's get the archers. Double archery range. Why not? Yeah. getting them. I need to bring them though. You know, it's not that simple. Going for a castle. In that case, market. Ooh. More scouts. This. And he's castle. You see, this guy raced. He's. I cannot attack him. He's gonna come with knights. I don't have knights. It will take me ages to make knights. If I make spears, the spears will get behind. It's GG. The guy is just. No, 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 no. It's not possible. Now he's going to queue knights. Super well coordinated. This guy knows his things. Already 2 knights, man. It's GG. It's GG. Let's leave. I don't. I'm not even going to fight him. And next, I'm going to ban the Smurf. I know it's a Smurf because of the first game. I thought I did ban him. You know, I know that it's an automatic trigger. I know it's a Smurf account banned. Next time I'm on the queuing system, if I see Kova, I'm Alt F4 the game and we queue again. This is a Smurf account. That's guaranteed. Not gonna stay for a Smurf. Like I have 100 food. I cannot get 800 food like that, even if I sell things at the market. By the time I get 800 food, he's got 5 knights into my base and probably CA. No, it's just not how it works. Um, and I just feel sorry that I was forced to fight the same Smurf after banning him because, you know, either the system is so corrupt that when you ban a Smurf, it still is able to queue against you. I don't know, because you like to take out my puntos, I suppose. I'll check who comes here on spectator dashboard, and if it's Kova, out. I'm not I'm not here to fight against a Smurf who screws me because he already had the game. Hey, why is spectator dashboard not working? Oh no. Then I'll Alt F4. Alt F4 because I'm not going to queue if I cannot know who my opponent is. God damn it. If I'm going to queue against the same Smurf, it's not fair. I'm not taking that risk. So why is spectator dashboard not working? Let me check out spectator dashboard because this clearly is not working. What's wrong with spectator dashboard? So and this is guaranteed a Smurf snipe. I mean, what kind of how is it possible that in the same game I'm fighting the same Smurf? He was sniping me. He had to be sniping me. I want to see if spectator dashboard is working or not. And you know, it's annoying. Not going to queue with that guy. I'll probably wait a little bit more. I mean, I think it's here, right? Spectator dashboard. Spectator dashboard. Log in. Guess I need to. I'll just do some codes first. It really caught me by surprise. Spectator dashboard is not working currently. There is no, not my statistics. Like there is something wrong with spectator dashboards. I need to look what's going on. Okay. Let's see if we get the code. Saying like the rankings. How do you know? Lives. It's kind of crazy. I basically can just get one of these top players or queuing in 1v1 and I basically get steamrolled. The problem is that I cannot see who I'm queuing against. I mean, look, I tried to go spectator dashboard and somehow it's not working. Let's just test out the normal 4v4 just to find out what the heck is going on with spectator dashboard. It's not appearing here. I mean, what the heck is going on? Spectator dashboard is not working. Well, if spectator dashboard is not working, then we cannot do 1v1s. Ah, exactly. Oh, we got it. So it's not working. If spectator dashboard is not working, we're not going to do 1v1s. Like, fuck off. When I'm doing a stream, I normally see spectator dashboard, the player I am, and the player I'm fighting, or the players in my team. If I cannot see that shit, if if there's like a hacker having fun depriving me of information that is obviously critical for me to accept or not the match, I'm not gonna face the match. And it's not being pussy, it's just not being a coward, because I have a tool that I work with, which is spectator dashboard, and I would like to know why it's not functional. Spectator dashboard is not working. Say that in full caps. When you cannot check if you're being smurfed or not, you'll be smurfed, guaranteed. So I say with all scream letters, this is not working. And if spectator dashboard is not working, I'm just resuming to a normal team game session. Because I don't think it's. Oh wait, now it appears, but it was not appearing. So it took 20 minutes for dashboard to work. And I'll put this clown image because if I cannot check who my opponents are, then how am I supposed to know if I'm fighting against a potential Smurf or not? Like, you need to, it's like checking the ID of the person you have in front of you. You don't know who it is, you just know, I mean, you need to know. Am I facing a normal player, an average player, a top pro player, or a mega Smurf? These kinds of information is. Now it's working. I'll tell that because this is relevant. I mean,
이동.
the information uh,
준비 채집중.
upon which I base my decision to accept or not a match, on the lack of anything else, comes from spectator dashboard. If I cannot see the account, I will refuse it. And it's the logic process is very simple. Look, if I would be a Smurf account whose aim is just to steamroll anybody who would come on the ladder, I would attempt to become as invisible as possible.
대기.
And I would not like to be on the spectator dashboard because then people would know me. So I guarantee you that when the spectator dashboard is not working, it's not safe to be around. It's really not safe. Next game we will play, because spectator dashboard apparently has decided to return. I'm not quitting on this game, but we will. If the game becomes like hard or difficult. I don't say I'm looking for excuses, but I won't stay long in this game if I can.
완화군.
And I tell you, if I get this the same Smurf sniping again, I will refuse Alt F4, and that's it. There was an Arabian match that I was queuing. I was queuing for that Arabian match, but unfortunately what happened is that I couldn't know the opponent.
복수.
So it's like, do you want to accept a random map in Arabia with some opponent, knowing that the previous opponent you face was a Smurf that sniped you for the second time? And I said myself, no.
출동.
No, because it probably is the same Smurf sniping me for a third time, you know? These dudes are so mentally deranged that it's just not enough for them to Smurf on you and to just cancel you. They need to constantly
사냥꾼.
get as much as they can. So the way for you is to just simply deny those matches and check out the opponent. By the way, what was the name of that Smurf? It's Kova. So if you see somebody named Kova
준비.
with a profile that looks like a bust, it's a Smurf account. You can report him because it's not a legit player. The guy is just there to dunk and sandbag and stomp on players. I actually did place the link on spectator dashboard. You can see it's a real total piece of shit. I mean, you can see him here. It's a Smurf account. So this guy here, you can report him. This is a Smurf account. Of course, you can decide, oh, I know, I will not report the Smurf account because I need to play against him.
예, 사냥꾼.
Dude, and the chances for you to play against that, let's be honest. Are you going to play against him in your elo, or you know that it's impossible or unlikely to play against that player
네.
in that elo?
채집꾼.
If you know it is impossible, then because I think that we all have some duty in respect to the community, when I'm fighting a super Smurf account who is like using his account to troll on players and not to have fun, it's just to troll, pure and simple.
준비. 저요?
Like, I would be very stupid, I would be like a narcissist if I would refuse to act upon it.
출동.
Like, there are limits to selfishness, and you know, to say, oh, it's not my problem. If you get smurfed, I don't get smurfed, it's not my... No, it's everybody's problem. Because it's like saying some people are entitled to fair matches, and others are not entitled to that. And I think the answer for that is when one of us sees a player that is a smurf and thinks that, you know, there's a very strong indicator, huge periods of inactivity, an account that plays just one civ and two sas, and you just feel steamrolled, go for it. Again, a minority of players in this game don't smurf. I belong to that minority, obviously. And the situation of being smurfed is, you might say it's trivial, but what if you find the same smurf time and time again using different accounts, who steals you like 200, 300, 500 elo points, you know, using different accounts?
광부,
Maybe the smurf issue is not as simple as you might think. It's not that innocent, you know, because you just take away 500, 600 points against players like that. That's the point.
저요?
You're like punishing certain groups of players where others are not suffering those same effects. So it's a way for blatant discrimination.
네, 이동, 출동, 그러죠. 이동, 복수, 준비, 네, 복수, 대기, 사냥꾼, 복수,
I'm going to be careful next time. This Kova is never going to play against me in that account. And by the way, it's not Kova, it's one of the top Argentinian players,
사냥꾼,
a big Smurf. And I would say, potentially, it's one of these players who are playing on Red Bull Wolo. It has to be. Because when they're offline in their main account, I tell you, they're not offline. They're playing somewhere else. Not that I cannot win them. Of course, it's impossible for me to win against a 2,800 player in disguise. You know it perfectly well. It's just that I will not sweat. You see that when I feel the game is like match fixed by a mega smurf who's there to just dunk me, no, I leave. But I'm also led to believe that the same guy who was smurfing on me is just there to... He just wanted to make sure I ended up being matchmaked against him to take away my points. I don't think he did it because he wanted to do for any other reason. By the way, I found it very strange that as soon as I win a game, I get matchmaked against this dude. And I bet he was sniping me because if you face me 2 times in a row, I mean, what is the likelihood for this to happen? That's a Smurf account. Come on. Fuck them. There are so many players on the ladder, and I end up being sniped by this Argentinian Smurf. Come on.
준비, 채집꾼, 광부, 복수, 대기,
I mean, no offense, but look, if I'm going to fight against a 2000 dude, it's going to be hard. Tags, yes, finally I was telling that. The spectator dashboard after 20 minutes of I don't know why it stopped to work kind of clown thing started to work. So I was just doing this game for test purposes, and obviously I'm not going to leave my teammates right now, but if there's like some situation where they start to resign, I will resign as well. It was more like a test game. And I was also addressing this freaking fact, you know, the same dude here, he sniped me 2 times. I mean, this guy was sniping me on the ladder. I really hated him. Next time I'm going to make sure that he doesn't snipe me anymore. And what I will do is that I'll be looking at spectator dashboard, if it works, because again, I cannot guarantee it doesn't. But if it works, and if I see this messy shitter, I will not play against him. Like, I will gladly play against him in his main account once I get there, but I refuse to play on his Smurf accounts. It's just ridiculous. Like, come on, what are the chances of me to beat that player, that Smurf account? Ridiculous. I don't have. They're negative chances. They're not even 0 chances. The guy is always going to beat me. Unless he's like super distracted and mega drunk, which is not going to happen. And I also realized one thing. The match that he faced the double Hans mirror matches, it only happened because I could not see the spectator dashboard. I was distracted. He preyed on my distraction because if I would knew that I would be queuing against this that Argentinian Smurf I referred, this guy here, um, then it would have been easier. I would have dodged him. I generally ult F4 when there's a situation like that, and I feel zero guilt or zero shame about it. You know, because so many of us are trying to sweat on the ladder system, and it's just pathetic that players whose main account is 2,800, they need to come with their Smurf accounts to just dunk you, because no, you cannot have a fair match. There are like 200 people in your elo with your similar skills. No, you're not gonna face them. You're going to face someone who is a big monster Smurf. That's how it is, and it raises issues about game integrity, because some of us are like fighting way harder than they should be fighting. And sure, I keep fighting, but it's completely different. It just adds up to the perception that the elo system is definitely clowned, and in some areas far more than others, particularly in the lower elos and the vicinity of 1k, where basically all the Smurf accounts span. I mean, even if they change the the base starting elo to, I don't know, 700, 600, the same problem will start to happen there. Castle drops. I'll make out of it. And maybe think about fast imp. Already getting relics. Right. Careful, these are Japanese, they're tanky. And the castle is not gonna build. Unless... maybe. We'll see. You have to like move your villagers sideways and hope the castle... Okay, it's built. Good. There was that possibility to build a castle. You just need to use one vill to move left and right. And so, while the enemy castle is firing on that vill, you can use your other vills to keep building. It's a tricky scenario. A lot of micro, I guess. Imperial Age, okay. This guy... oh, with Turks, it's expected. Another town center. You just boom in Castle Age and then we'll have a stronger Imperial. Let's get Echo. What can we do? He's going to do end cannoneers. In that case, I'll add stables to make potential hussars later. Like, come on, it's ridiculous. There are so many people online, and I always end up playing against the same Argentinian Smurf sniper. How ridiculous can that be? This dude here, like, stream sniping me on two separate occasions. I queue on the 1v1 system and I fight him. Like, what happens? It's the ranking system is just so broken. Anyway, next time I'll be watching spectator dashboard, and if I see his name, out. with all respect for the second player I faced, the second player was obviously a new player or starter or somebody trying to get the hangs of the game. But the first and the third player were the same person, even used the same account. I found strange that after having beaten me, he ends up facing me again. What? Come on. We're going to do this. Light cav to support the hand cannoneers. This guy is doing hand cannoneers. And he's Turks already. Red is sustaining maximum pressure against Japanese and Italians. He's being like bullied big time. They have to finish those rams. Finish the rams. I mean, that was a mistake. Those rams should have been the first target and not the castle. Okay, this guy knows how to go fast imp, but he doesn't know how to be military efficient. Use cannons against rams. Like, now it's too late. That's... You have to use the cannons against the ram first. Only then, the castle. Yellow. So red knows I'm referring to. Still cannot go up. We need university. But if the guy resigns, we won't go up. At least I can say to you guys, I'm definitely proudly a non-smurf. You know, because it's very easy to clown a game, to pretend that you're super strong when you're playing against someone who is much lower skilled. When you create accounts for that, because look, if I fight against new players in my rank, I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just how it works. But if somebody is creating accounts to snipe on people, to just dunk on them and to sandbag, no. At least you will not see that from me. Like, I don't say we should separate the players between honest and dishonest, but before Dealo, you should know if the player is smurfing or not. And I think it says a lot. If you want to follow somebody who smurfs, or, you know, somebody who understanding of that play as a position of, well, other people do it, so I don't care. It's bad, but I'm sorry. We just cannot do anything about it. It's your choice. Or you can have an opinion like me, which is I understand what smurf accounts do, and I think they just should be taken away for the game integrity. Because everybody deserves fair matches, right? Not just the top 1% of players. But, you know, this is still, like, far-fetched from the ideal goal. It's like the first major complaint in every RTS game I see. Even those that have smurf controls, like Dota 2, they always complain about the smurfs, the steamrollers, those kinds of things. Basically, people who get their hype from creating accounts to just snipe on others. I'm going to go for the Hussars. That's the plan. Not much I can do here. More stables. This. And we need a castle. Let's finish this guy. Hussars, okay. Part of the plan is working. Now we just need to make it more intensive. Well, it takes time for me to make hussars. I'm elite skirmishers. Let's get that. That scout was not doing anything because he was on stand ground, which is the starting position for scouts in all games. Again, this game is run on so many details. And it's also one of the reasons I vehemently am against Smurfs, because they're forcing gameplays that are unrealistic for most of us. Like, let's be honest, if Viper or any of these pro players, if MBL would play against you, do you think you'd have a chance of winning if you're not a pro player yourself? If you're just a regular player? Of course not. And that is the logical answer, of course not. So it's the problem why smurfing is really annoying. I don't have armors yet. Takes time. I don't have much time. Need cavaliers, because that armor's just not doing it. Know what? I'm attacking. And he said, oh, you got defeated, you're not helping because you lost your hussars. No, these things take time. And unfortunately, some people have the patience of a gazillion of seconds, which is bad, I tell you. Good things in life take time. For those who think that good things in life take 2 seconds, that's just bad. Okay, I think it's game over. We can leave the game. I don't think we can fight against this. Just creating a bunch of stuff. Doing a bunch of upgrades without any kind of logic or order, because this game was just let's play while the spectator dashboard doesn't improve. Of course, I can't help. More of these. 90% likelihood they will resign as soon as possible. I mean, very few people have the patience I have in this game. Okay, let's attack this. Ah, they're watching. It's impossible. I told you. Clown game. Oh, sorry. I think I accidentally did a ban or whatever. So we're queuing on the 1v1. Yeah, this was just a test game. The main purpose of this was just to see if the spectator dashboard was working. But I tell you, if we find this guy again, we're not gonna queue against him. Discova. Let's see if it appears here. Yes. Are we seeing the or not? If I'm not seeing it, I'm just Alt F4 and restart the game. I'm not gonna accept the game without knowing who my opponent is. Yeah, spectator dashboard, what's going on? Probably think that I'm going to just stay here until 0 seconds. I give it 10 more seconds. Apparently they call me stupid, right? They think I'm stupid, and he's gonna accept the game because he's that dumb. Again, bad strategy. Bad strategy to call me stupid. No, it's not. Make me believe. I'm not one of those people. If I don't see my opponent, I'm not going to play. I have the right and there's the obligation to tell me who is the person queuing against me. I just Alt F4 the game accordingly, so spectator dashboard still not working. And I'm gonna put it here. Spectator dashboard still not working in 1v1s. I mean, I want to work, but I'm being stopped or somebody is paying. So the system that should work doesn't work. Again, some people are so losers. They're this much losers in life that they need to pay to rig outcomes. Ridiculous. That's the definition of a loser. Somebody who needs to artificially manipulate things to create a reality that is different from reality. That's not being smart, it's just being a manipulator. Because I will not take the risk of playing against the same chaotic individual. And I think everybody would do the same, unless you're dumb or you are friend with the Smurf and you say no, it's not possible. So let's try again the spectator dashboard. I'll wait a little bit, and maybe I will not even show when I'm queuing. Whatever. I want to make sure that the system is working properly. So let's try again. I'm watching. Am I queuing or not? No, I'm not. I'm not seeing who I'm queuing against. I should be seeing Timur Primus queuing. That's not right, man. It's not right. So I put it here. I can't see who my opponent is. This is clown, man. If I can't see before the game starts who my opponent is, like so another Smurf snipe. This is the problem. I cannot see who I'm facing. Going to play with Franks, whatever. And I tell you, if it's Kova, we just cancel the game. No, it's a different player. I hate it. I sincerely hate these clown accounts. Oh, now I can see the player I'm facing, but why could I not see this player in the lobbies before the game started? I should be able to see who I'm facing before the game starts and not 15 minutes after the game starts. Because the decision to accept a match needs to fucking be taken before the game starts and not 55 minutes after it starts. But I think people know that, right? Some people are just... It's like, oh, well, we actually want spectator dashboard to work, but unfortunately, we're just able to make it work on the second minute after you start the game. And you have to accept the game. So if a Smurf is trolling me, and I cannot see if it is a Smurf account or not, I have to wait 2 minutes, then I get to the game, and I have no other option but to play the game. Do you know what that is? It's called blackmail. And the second thing, it's calling people like me stupid. That's the real problem. I guess we live in a damn stupid world. The score of this player sounds very good. Potentially a smooth. Damn it, there's a housing issue. Ugh. Score is way higher. I think it's a Smurf account. Why would you write all these things here? This... And I tell you guys, remember one thing, because some of you have either short memory, or you only have memory for what suits you and is convenient to you. There are people who paid for others to boost their accounts in Path of Exile. And if this happens in one account in one game, it will happen in other games. I'm not naive at the point of saying, oh, but that was another game. No, if it happens in a game, it will happen in other games. And it just signals corruption. Corruption. You know, just like in those football matches where we already have a winner before the whistle is blown. And people are so freaking stupid that they will not react, probably. That's... And we call about democracies, right? People can't see basic stuff in front of their eyes, or they refuse to see it, or they expect to have things function properly. I'm bound to lose this game. This was actually the only session where I got a same Smurf snipe me 2 times. And of course it pisses me off. You know, because they take away like 40 points from you out of smurfing you. It's ridiculous. timing is fast. Something tells me I'm not going to have time to react. He's going to come aggressive and fast. Okay, we have some basic things accomplished here in spite of the evident obstacles. I got no clue what he's doing, but his score is rising very rapidly. I think it's a Smurf. Thank you. You pro'd me. You pro'd me with that kind of thing. I was lucky. Now he's closed. Already spears, huh? Well, what can we do against the Japanese dude? Archers. He's still open though, so I'll use that to my advantage. Come, buddy. He wants to come out, the poor. Aha! Thank you for probing. The exit. The Smurf is helping me. His score is very high though, so I do not expect him to make things easy. Where's my scout? Here it is. We're very close to each other. Let's get him. This men-at-arms are expensive. No, you want to try things, but archery range, huh? Clearly Smurf. This guy is Smurf. He's too good for what he's doing. No, it's not a... You're Smurf. You're too good. If you're too good, you're an instant suspect. course, you catch that. You're so smart. And since you committed to feudal army, we're facing a Smurf. This guy knows. He knows all the tricks. What should we do? He's around. Ouch. That hurted. At least I got the Smurf here. No, no. I know what he's doing. Let's get this. We need skulls. Or this, that works too. He doesn't garrison everybody. Again, the guy knows. Let's get the gold miners. He's got fletching too. Well, he got... Let's get those. Double barracks. What does this mean? He's gonna go long swords. That's the meaning of this. Of course it had to be that. So that's his plan. A super rush. Just a micro nerd. This dude is a micro nerd. Knights are out. But the job needs to be done. He's really pushing us to the limit. Look at this. The guy is a crazy Smurf. What the heck is this dude? Insane army. Like, I don't have time to make any sort of units. This is crazy. He's crazy. The Smurf is crazy. What? What is this? At least I got that. What is he planning to do, man? Planning to trap my scouts? Planning to... What a clown, man. What a real clown. What the... What are these villagers doing over here? What? This is insane. Ah, I know what he's doing. What a clown, man. This... He's just doing click, 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 click as fast as possible. This Smurf. Clowning me non-stop. No? This is disgusting. Fuck you. You lost there. They just spam knights and punish you accordingly. He also has squires, man. What is this kind of Ah, he's so intelligent, this dude. What is this? What is this dude here? What is this kind of smurfery clown? Freaking clown. That's a smurf account. Fuck you, it's a smurf. Fuck you. There's no way a normal player beats me here, that simply. That's a smurf account. I'm not gonna play as reported. Sandbagging. Smurf. Fuck him. It's a smurf account. Yeah, he's there. He's stuck there. He's exactly sniping you on the numbers that it's a smurf. Like he was toying me when I feel choked the whole game, I'm facing a smurf. When I'm facing somebody who is not a smurf, I generally feel comfortable or okay. Easily. Easily. Hey, wait. I forgot one thing. I forgot one thing. We have to ban the smurf account. He was a smurf. And if he's a smurf, we have to ban him. It's also easy to know that he was smurfing because his clown as his handle was that of a clown. Sells a car, I don't know, 3876. Why not 001279? Something like that to make it less obvious. I mean, besides obviously trolling me, I cannot see him here, unfortunately. Not here because I was trying to look at here, but on the spectator dashboard, unfortunately, the game is still not appearing. And as a result, I'm unable to ban the Smurf that matchmaked against me, if it makes sense. Let's see if on the spectator dashboard the game appears because I was fighting here. Uh, ongoing matches, rated. No, it's not here. Rankings. I don't know. Maybe an archive? I mean, somewhere. Log into your profile, but oh, I'm not logged in because. Right, thanks. Uh, Still not here. I'm waiting. I have all the waiting patience in the world because we got already three Smurf clowns. Let's say two people playing three Smurf accounts. That's this one and somebody else. I'm waiting for the game to come. You know, I'm being deranked. I'm obviously being deranked. It was the Brazilian clown who sniped me. I literally like felt he was choking me every single time. When you're choking me in an Arabia game, chances are you're a big Smurf. In a closed map arena game, it's kind of understandable. It's still possible to do that. But if you manage to choke me this much, this easily, and the whole game, no. So like I would say, in the perception of comfort, if the person I'm facing gives me an uncomfortable level of 10 out of 10, it's a Smurf. Because it's like he's forcing you to sweat, and even if you sweat, you just can't do anything. He's just toying with you. When is the match coming? I'll have to look at here again. So it's another one of these match fix sessions, because this game apparently is match fixed each time I play. With the exception of one player, this one here was not a Smurf. The others were Mega Smurfs. I'm trying to figure out if he comes here. No, not possible. We can't get good things, so we'll ban him after the next game. What we will do instead, because there's all these shenanigans, what we will do is... Uh, oh, wait. There's still a way to know the player's name. This. The records. Scouser 369. When you see a name like this, you have thousands of accounts like that. Scouser 3697. Let's look at him. Or do you think you would not be accountable, and I would not look at you, and I would just accept a match that I get against anyone, and I don't look who I'm facing? I will look. So we look, and mystery, mystery. Japanese Civ for the whole. A 1v1. This guy is a one-trick pony. He only plays Japanese, 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 Japanese. Like, seriously? Let's just check how many days. 1 week ago, Japanese. No, not here, but so another Smurf. Another Smurf bust. Let's put it here. This is a Smurf I faced. Ridiculous. That's this account. I will say GG when I feel the game is fair. If I happen to steamroll a guy that is not a Smurf, I tell you that it is like the incidental part. It is the accident, the very incident, the abnormally. The normality here is Mega Smurfs, and particularly Mega Smurf sniping me, not just Smurfs. It's ridiculous. You have here the proof that this guy is Smurfing, just playing one Civ. Like, you have to be sick to just play only one Civ. Ah, he played Burgundians. Why would you play Burgundians? Because perhaps the guy changed the Civ. It doesn't make any sense. You're playing only. This time you played Berbers because maybe the other guy decided to make mirror. Oh, come on. That has to be a Smurf. You perfect a Civ to the ultra perfection. It's I've been looking at him. For 1 week, he only plays Japanese. 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 Nothing else. 1 week Japanese. Japanese. 2 weeks Japanese. Come on, man. That's a Smurf. This is a clown, man. Fucking it's a fucking clown. Yeah. It's not okay because these dudes are just sniping, trolling you and taking your elo to shit. Yeah, it's normal, but it's not normal because look, I'm doing the investigating work, right? Because if we're not digging in, we cannot know. There's one thing called the Smurf detector. I think I saw this on AWE2 forums. Let me check. AWE2 Reddit. There's like a Smurf detector uh, site. It doesn't work perfectly, but I can still point out if I find it Smurfing. It was like a link. Smurfing penalties. What is this? That's not here. I did see some kind of account. No, it's not here. Ah, why don't have the things where I need them? Maybe two Smurf tracker. No, if it's Smurf, it's not this one. There's like a new. I don't know. Smurf checker. Smurf. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But there is a site and like you put the names of the player and they tell you if it's potentially Smurf or potentially legit. That doesn't mean it works. You know, in the case of the player who was the Armenian kind of Smurf we used at the two fortified churches the other day, it even said 20% chance that he's Smurfing. Obviously, he was Smurfing, but that was it. It really was the case of one of those Smurf dudes. Oh wait, I need to ban the guy. Scouser 3697. Though I did report him, you know, I told him that he's Smurf account, and I'm gonna put him here as well because Smurf account. You're on the ladder. You're having an account to dunk on other players. Next, we're just tracking them one by one. If they're not Smurfs, they don't have to worry. But if they are, their accounts should be taken down. Because it's the equivalent of a champion in heavyweight uh, destroying a baby, not even a kid. Let's see who we get. I knew the guy made me feel so uncomfortable. I just can't stand him. I would just have the curiosity to know how many Smurf accounts I was matchmaked in my history of 1v1s. That would be a very curious detail. And I believe that's more than 80 to 90%, which is insane. A 90% rate of Smurf accounts is horrible. Frank's Mirror, they tend to be the most painful games. And by the name of this account, well, I don't know. It feels like it's a Smurf. Whatever. Because you only have like a small caps letter. And again, spectator dashboard is not working. If spectator dashboard was working, I'll say, I'll copy that. Spec dashboard didn't work on game start. So already that, it's like a shame, a stain. If I'm saying it, it means that I was not able to see my opponent. And come on, the account, the Brazilian account I was playing with, he played Japanese. It's here since 2021. It's a Smurf account that has more than 4 or 5 years. So what the fuck are we doing in not tracking Smurf accounts? Because obviously they're going to match fix games. I mean, I don't mind to lose, but I would rather prefer to lose with people that have my skill level. Not people pretending to have my skill level and who are 2,000 floors or 5,000 floors above. Still, I didn't got house. That's the good thing of this session. Okay, that works for now. We have the berries, but they're so far away. Like, this is not the kind of berries I would expect. I don't see a second board. I'm not sure if this map has 2 boards. I know there is one, but 2, not sure. The huntables are super far away. I don't know. It feels like a bad map. I will do this. You know, when all things don't work, stick back to plan B. These lowlands are really low on resources, to state it this clearly. Where's my freaking gold? It's so far away. Man, this map doesn't make me comfortable at all. Then we try to improve this. Can we go up or not yet? I guess so. Yes, we can go up after this. Well, why not? We could do this too. That and that. We're gonna take this. So that's... These lowlands are really poor on resources. Like literally, they're not a good. Right. What can we do more besides villagers? This. I know what I will do. Something along these. Has to be around. Ah, unloomed vills. Let's strike. These villagers are dead. They're dead. These villagers are dead. Villager massacre. Let's cut that. He lost many villagers in this process. Nice tower. It's GG for him. Too many vills lost. Why is he doing this? It feels like he's sacrificing things. Yeah, it's like some things don't make sense. This guy's a noob, you say. I kind of agree with that. Unless he's donking on purpose. Oops. That Vil. That's a sneaky Vil. He's doing counter units though. Not bad. This we're going to make farms. Let's get back to the goal, which is this. I have many idle vills, right. 2 noobs and 2 pros. To not call them smurfs. Which is like mid, yeah, semi outcome. That's what we're going to do. Houses. He lost so many vills. I don't think he will recover from that. Yeah, I don't know if you have you seen it when I attacked it with men at arms and I killed like 6 or 7 unloomed villagers in a row. He was like not reacting. I mean, right now he might be doing something. He might be. Oh, he did military. I like that. So the guy is learning the ropes, right? I think that's the right. It's not a complete noob in the sense of, oh, he doesn't know what are the counter units. I'm being a little bit greedy, right, with this kind of echo planning. But I'm confident. I'll just try to prey on his weaknesses. For example, here, this villager, he's unloaned. Another Vil bites to dust. There's just no way you can. Doesn't know how to use the garrison. And... oh, at least he ringed the town bell. It's not very efficient. Now he says, oh, he's hoovering with horses. What is this? GG for him. Oh, look at him. He's cheeky. He brought the boars to my base. The guy brought the boars to my base. The boars are fighting against me. Might kill one or two vills. I mean, it's like an honor point, right? You cannot win me, but you still try to do your things against me. Um, let's finish with men at arms. I don't think we should go. Or, of course, we can make it out. Where is he getting his food from? Let's finish that. He must have villagers somewhere. I'll make just a tower here. It's in range of the town center. To make him realize it's kind of futile. Ooh, angry spearman. I'm surprised that this guy doesn't give up. Is he stubborn or... Aha. We're closed. The guy tried to get in though. We get the armors. The villager is going to end the scout. Yeah, he's cornered. Villager power. Anyway, we'll do echo. We'll do barracks. We have to kill that town center. He just doesn't give up. Like, so annoying. He's gonna get housed. I did a lot of archers, but archers are not going to be useful. Well, it took time. I mean, what should I say? Should I say GG or like, it felt like too strange. Facwap. Well, let's check this profile. Before I make any assumptions, it's good to know what kind of person are we fighting. Facwap. It's not appearing here. It really is a new account, so GG. So that's what I do. It's a noob and new account, like the two match. We have new people playing this game, right? That's what this means, if I'm right. New people playing this game is good news. I just hope that these dudes stick around in spite of the Smurfs. I mean, otherwise, this map, there are two boars, right? But I just only saw one. Two boars. Oh, you're so far away. Two boars and like that doesn't make any sense. Usually the boars are closer, right? This guy is too far away. I mean, I went down on the lowlands because that was the way to go. Oh, we have to try again. We have to try again. My patience. It's like I feel these players could be doing. You know, in the absence, I would take out the Smurfs and I would also take out these starting players, and we would have a much better ladder system. Ah, good. You know, that's a good result. I was looking. Um, who are we playing against this time? No, not possible. Just to know. We're playing with Franks. Let's see who we get. Oh, it's a word player. Arabian. I don't know what that means. Eh. What? And question marks? What is this, man? What is this freaking thing? Why is the world this crazy? Are we just normalizing crazy and pretending people are not watching it? What is... I don't get it. The thing that triggered me the most today was the guy who sniped me 2 times. That was the thing that annoyed me the most. Otherwise, it was, you know, kind of the usual. You expect to find Smurfs. But we also got 2 starting players. So I tell that guy was faced against, he will have a very, very bad time against these Smurf donkers. Because those types of players, they can be even more cruel. It's like they don't want to finish you fast. Sometimes they want to delay the game to give you an impression that you can still fight them. You know, it's kind of like the attitude of a lion toying with the prey, with their prey. They're not killing it straightforward. They're just uh, making it believe that it still has a chance. It's kind of cruel. This There's unfortunately some idle time considering the lumber camps and all that thing. Once we get 10 wood, we'll build a house. In these lowlands, we have 2 boars close to us, so a little bit more sympathetic. Maybe we'll not let that boar first. We'll do the walling around. And scout the map. Oh, this guy is not a noob. He's going to play with Ethiopians, so I suspect it's going to be a steamroll. I have huge problems against that Civ. And if it's that Civ played by a Smurf, it's like triple the problems. No, the score of this dude is like insane. I feel it's going to be a steamroll. The outcomes of the games are really very disproportionate. And house. Now we're going to be steamrolled. It's a Smurf on the other side. Oh my god, the outcome is so... Either you fight noobs or you fight mega Smurfs. Mega noobs or mega Smurfs. You can't fight people of your own skills. He's very smart. He's a smurf. Very, look, so quick. Chuk chuk. We're gonna be steamrolled. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. We'll see. Playing against this dude, Ethiopians, you probably know, right? It's one of the civs I have problems against. And when that civ is played by a smurf, it's triple the problems. It makes it even worse. Well, I see. Oh, wait. That. He's open, but it doesn't matter because as Ethiopians, your goal is to go open archers. You don't need to wall yourself. I'm going to die. Can I try to delay the archer range and stop 2,000 archers from coming? I don't think so. Already walled around, already barracks. That's a pro count. That's a pro count. Aye aye. Should we wall around or it's useless? I think it's useless. He's using his Dark Age Scout to attack this. Excuse me, I'm saying it the other way around. He's using his Feudal Age Scout to attack my Dark Age Scout. He knows that in Feudal Age, feudal units are stronger than units in Dark Age, so this is a pro account. I'm playing against a Smurf. Smurfs. That's the verdict. Smurf.
No. Yes. Yes.
Liar. And a liar. Not only a Smurf, a liar. Don't be like him. You see the difference between a guy that was like previous players and these players? It's ridiculous. Let's report him. He's a Smurf account. If I have to copy pasta, I copy pasta too, you know? For each action, there is a reaction. That's how this universe works. Or am I the first person to tell you that it is this way? I can't even produce archers. It's like impossible to fight against these guys. You know, the shocking effect. It's the shock effect when you know you're facing somebody way leagues higher than you, and you just don't know what to do. No, he's not reacting, but he will. Ah, he's reacting. Ah, he was smart. No, he's not. Archers already, and with fletching. This will be an archer war. The guy who kills first wins, and he's Ethiopians, he's Smurf, he's gonna win. I also don't have a blacksmith because, you know, I'm not smurfing. And I think it's a good idea to start protecting our wood line. Crazy score. Insane score. I don't have many units, but at least I have something. my will to fight.
Fait.
He also knows that I'm kind of vulnerable here. He probably thinks, hey, he did a tower. I'm surprised. Second lumber camp. I need fletching, otherwise I can't fight them. Then I need armors. Oh my god. And he's gonna do crossbows, because that's usually one thing you do when you're Ethiopians. You just clown FC into crossbows. Hey, wait. Well... What? What is this? Of course he saw me. He's super smart. Super smurf, super smart. Clown. Every time you're trying to get an easy win, and you think that I'm not spotting it, I will spot you. You don't need to be smart, you just need to be smurf and a coward. You know, there's nothing extraordinary in this. You just need to be a coward smurfing. Forcing me to defarm. I cannot play. I'm being clowned. Life is wonderful. He's already like 2000, not just... How do I plan my way to a victory in this kind of screwed game by Smurf? I can't. We got a Turkish Smurf on the other side. Since we cannot win, I'm just going to clown around. He's gonna do crossbows, fast castle, he's got more vills than I. He hasn't lost that many vills. The only thing I can do, and I will attack that. Can you protect your vills? Oh yeah, you can, you're super smurf. I forgot that part. He's coming with... I know how this strategy is played, let's leave. It's not fair to play this game. I cannot win. No, he's crossbows. He fires 33% faster. Like, don't clown me. The guy was a smurf. I don't have shields. He had shields, he had 33% fire faster. You see this kind of accounts, and it's disgusting. I reported him in play. Let's just wait a little bit. I will copy paste this account, and I will ban him. It was a Turkish Smurf account. He went fast castle with Ethiopians. Everything was by the book. The guy knew perfectly well what he was doing. Okay, so we already have 3 Smurfs today, which was Skova, Scalzer. I'm referring the names of the Smurf accounts. I'm not clowning around. It's Skova, it's Scalzer, and it's the player that had an Arabic name, but it was Turkish player. And we had two non-smurf accounts. It still is a majority of smurfs. And the thing, what matters is that I'm unable to rise in elo because each time I win against a non-smurf, there's a smurf to cancel the win. So it's pretty unfair, right? I'd say it's unfair because I want to rise in elo, but the result is I only go down or I maintain. It's insane. You know, like when you're in school and you master a certain thing, you go forward, right? So why here you go backwards? It's insane. I mean, it just touches the level of insanity, what is just allowed to take place here. You create Smurf accounts, you dunk players, and there are no consequences. It's ridiculous. So another Smurf, like say, this is like a Turkish Smurf. I cannot see the account, but it was a Smurf account. And you know, spectator dashboard is not working. In all other sessions, when I started the game, when we go to the rank queue, the spectator dashboard was here and I could check out who I was being matchmaked with. And this time I can't. So how can I investigate if the person is a Smurf? I can't. And you know perfectly well what that means. We're going to face a Smurf. If it's the same dude, we're going to Alt F4. Nope. In the previous game, I would be massively steamrolled. He had double the archers I had, and the archers he had not only were double, they also fired 33% faster. You would make them crossbows. I was stuck in feudal. There is no chance. I make these cold analysis because it's facts that allow to understand what is wrong with the game. It's not um, make me wish. It's not that kind of. It's not. Oh, I manifest that this game is going to go well. No, you have to think if the game is plagued with Smurfs, and it is. Most of the games are not supposed to go well. In fact, I think I have a higher chance if I decide to play Red Bull Wololo than playing against this horde of Smurf clowns. It's like more reflective of my skills. Because if I play here, I'm always fighting a wall of Smurfs. It's the Smurfageddon. I would say this guy is pro or Smurf. He's higher in score. It checks. It's one of the constants that I figured out in every game where there is a Smurf. The opponent's player is always higher than me since the very beginning. Always, always, freaking always. So I think it's a Smurf. Oh, it is an Argentinian player. We got ourselves a Smurf. What a surprise! What a surprise! How cannot Timor be smurfed? It's not possible, right? He has to be smurfed. Otherwise, heaven and earth will start to have storms. This guy must be smurfed at all costs, right? Well, I just tell you one thing. The people who are not stupid and who watch this game and know that there are smurf problems will know that I'm being smurfed each time I complain about these kinds of things. And fool you are if you think that people are not noticing. Maybe it's a way to punish me at some time. I was like, okay, you get good or you get smurfed. So you're just saying it's just a way for me to get smurfed. Anyway, I don't learn. I keep fighting in this game against smurfs. Sometimes I win. Curiously, most of the times are against non-smurf accounts.
Maro. Effet. Maro. Pastifère. Oé. Libet.
Oops, no. We're going to do something else.
Libet. Pastisseur. Maro.
So actually you don't go for a house. Use the TC fire again already. Oh, that's a pro account. Unwound Bill.
Pré. Maro. Maro. Pastisseur. Verax. Maro.
I should be getting the boar, but where is the boar? Has it been lamed by opponent? Fuck off. Fuck off. Why? Why? Why the pause? I mean, the ladder is plagued with Smurf accounts. You're one of those. Explain. Ah, okay. Well, uh, if you're playing, you should be accountable for that. Or if you're expecting to that they ring at the doorbell, why are you still like queuing? It doesn't make sense. Like, are you sniping? Are you what are you doing exactly? I will check him. And if this guy ZSBN, I check everyone here. There's no exception. If he checks the Smurf, he's gonna get reported. Okay, I'm watching. Progression seems normal. Good, he's safe. Uh, no clues by this indicator that he's a Smurf. He's active. It's an account that is old, but it's an active account. Right. That's more than 1 minute. Like, hello? Don't tell me he was kidnapped like Maduro. Freaking my god.
Yes.
I mean, this dude is taking forever. Okay, okay. Took time. Somehow I think the guy stole my boars because I'm not seeing it. We'll see.
Oé. Kay. Oil. Bûcheron. Effet. Pré. Libet. Oé. Effet. Chasséor.
For me, it's super sus that a player, exactly when you're playing, decides to make these pauses. How do I know he's not sniping? He's not
Bûcheron. Kay. Terrax. Bûcheron.
Prêt.
Ohé. Libet. Libet. Terrax. Bûcheron.
Libé. Cueillir. Prêt.
Oi. Bûcheron. Kay. Pastissor.
Café. Ohé.
He's playing too confident for
Café.
a player that
Ohé.
appears to be noob. It's not a noob.
Pastissor. Cueillir. Pastissor. Prêt. Pastissor.
He knows I'm walling,
Pastissor.
and probably he came around to just...
Pastissor.
Café. Pastissor. Terrax. Pastissor. Prêt. Pastissor.
I don't like this kind of preemptive scouting he's doing. He really has some plan.
Pastissor.
Ohé. Cueillir. Libé. Pastissor. Café. Prêt.
Kay. Pastissor. Pastissor. Fer. Pastissor. 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 Pastissor.
No problem.
Terrax. Pastissor. Pastissor.
Ohé.
We're good.
Ohé. Pastissor. Kay.
Not completely good yet.
Pastissor.
Prêt. Ariel. Ariel. Libé. Ohé. Minéo. Minéo. Bûcheron.
Féfé. Terrax. Bûcheron.
Prêt. Bûcheron.
Ohé. Kay. Libet.
I also call out that many people, unfortunately, in AO2 are real hypocrites because you see players giving so much of their best, trying to fight as much as they can, and they're just being cancelled. And others are not doing shit and just pretend, you know, it's like... It gives such a bad vibe. That some of us are trying our best and some few of you are not, like...
Kay.
It is real. And we feel like the game is just not fair. This is my statement.
Pastissor.
Prêt. Cueillir.
Ohé.
Terrax. Terrax. Bûcheron.
That's a Vil I can kill. Just in case, it's better to be safe. Villas are stuck on the woodline. What is this? His score is also way higher, which means Smurf potential. Holy shit, that's a Smurf. This is a Smurf. You're hunting outside of your base. I would not do that. Very smart with your micro, Mr. Smurf. Archery range. Literal Smurf account. You know it. This is a Smurf account. He went for mills outside. It's not a normal outcome in this type of map. When I see something strange, it's a Smurf. Fighting a major big Smurf. Fuck you, you lost a Ville. Let's make this. We're facing a Smurf clan account. It's a Smurf account, I can fully say that. I know it. You go for 2 mills outside. Oh, so just he understands that the world is not according to his POV of everybody is stupid, I'm smart, nobody will figure it out. I like to put that very clear. Very clear. You know, the make me believe doesn't work with me. You play with CA, so it's a Smurf. Now again, it's the Smurf ladder. No. Lechin, Botkin already. This guy's Smurf. Huh. Macro efficiency with those things. Look at his power spike. Don't you think that it's strange that you get so much in so little? Ah, you are. Cowards. Well, unfortunately, I was not walled here. But you know, if you have a Smurf, there's little you can't do. Wow. You can't win against scumbags like this. You really can't. Coward. So another Argentinian Smurf scum. Argentinian Smurf scum detected. That's what it is. This player from Argentina. I'm banning it. Piece of shit. Uh, we'll count the many Smurfs we have. This is going to be a Smurf video. I'm sorry. I come online to be bullied, to be harassed, and what is the point? Timor Primus goes online. Timor Primus gets harassed. Timor Primus is not able to get fair matches. Timor Primus is cancelled. What is the point? Smurf video. I'm going to put each of the Smurf accounts, the cowards, the human pieces of trash who decided to come into my matchmaking system to deliberately cancel me and stomp me. I'll put that. Thank you. So I'll put that. This is the first Argentinian Smurf scumbag. So apparently Argentina has too many Smurfs. You guys think that it's okay to Smurf and to just shit on other people? You're just pathetic things, pathetic human beings. Because you normalize this idea that it's okay to Smurf, to troll, and to cheat on some of us, not on everybody of us. So people like me are having a super hard time on purpose because match fixers like you are coming and they're fixing our game so that we don't get a chance. Pieces of shit. I'm going to put another Smurf video today, right now after this. So congratulations for those who want to make sure I get triggered because you don't like to give fair matches to your opponents and life is just clowning other people, right? That's probably what they taught you at school, at workplace, your boss or whatever. Who else? Or your parents, or or your brother, something, right? You learn. You just smurf and become a cum. So this is one. What is the next one? I can put you the picture of this one. It's this piece of shit, human trash. The second human trash we found today. We have to look on the single player because the guy used an Arabic handle and we cannot see it because, you know, it's this kind of things. So we'll still look at AOE2 insights. This is crazy. It's really overboard what it's taking place to this game. Uh, disheartening. Disheartening. Like, even though the stream has not much visibility, I tell you that it's wrong. It's wrong if to smurf on people like me just because you want to have your dopamine push, your adrenaline in a way with shitting other people who have 1,000 of your gameplay skills. No, I'm not necessarily a bad player, but if I face donk smurfs, I'm not gonna win. And you know that. You know that perfectly well. That is one Smurf account. I'm trying to look at the second one. This is why these things take time. So we got massively Smurf today, which is not good for the game. Okay, this is the second Smurf scoundrel that I'm going to put you on screen. You know, it's the only thing in the defense of a non-Smurf player like I am. The only thing I can do is to report them, to put them online, to put them on Smurf videos, to shame the people who do this because they're canceling fair games. People like me should be obviously 300 or 400 ELOs above, but no, we're getting stomped by 2K Smurfs. It's ridiculous. Now, this is the second Smurf I'm pointing out. I don't even know how this thing is written or pronounced. So this is Turkish Smurf scum. You're scum, man, because Smurf account. That's this account. I'll put you the link and chat as I always do. And please count the numbers of times we get Smurfs, because otherwise it's ridiculous. It's Turkish Smurf account, so that's 2. I'll place it 2 because so you understand it's number 2. The third Smurf account, it's Smurf, 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 guys. It's Smurf, Smurf, Smurf. Nothing else in this game. It's just Smurfs. This one, Brazilian Smurf account. It's ridiculous. I'm going to write everything, man. You guys are live in denial. I'm going to write it. Some people have compulsive problems with truth, mental problems in their head. Serious one. This guy is from Brazil. Guy is too much of a kind word. I mean, these people are just stompers. I'm putting the links. The work it takes for me to just make these things. So as I also tell you that as a streamer, my work is being severely disrupted. None. Uh, I'm not buying anything. Until Smurfs get banned in my game. Also, people understand. I know. You have to understand that I'm not going to spend one single dime, one single euro, one single dollar in this game. I'm not spending a dime if the Smurfs are not permanently banned and constantly tracked. If that doesn't happen, zero. Zero is the number of dollars I'll spend in this game. I mean, just be accountable for your own actions. If you decide to just dismiss honest people and bash them, because that's exactly what's happening. This is not a Turkish Smurf. I'm sorry, I need to correct this. So it's Brazil Smurf account, Brazilian Smurf account. That is the correct thing to say. Yeah. So we have 3 Smurfs. I'll put them on the YouTube video like separately so that you know. At least I'll copy paste the links. I just need the 4 links and we'll know. So this was the third Smurf scum, and there was another one. People need to start understanding. If you give me problems, I will give you triple the problems. So you need to be smart and understand if giving me problems is worth the time. And this was the other Smurf account scum, who sniped us 2 times, so that counts as 2 Smurfs. So he got double Smurfed because we are so stupid, right? We got double Smurfed. We're so intelligent that we end up being double Smurfed. And this is because spectator dashboard was not working, and I think it's very strange that it doesn't work. Probably because I would know that I would be fighting Smurf accounts, and the system would not want me to know that. And I'll place 2 times because you understand that he smurfed me 2 times. This pathetic human scumbag was not content in smurfing me 1 single time. So he decided to smurf me 2 times to like humiliate me Double. There you go. It's ridiculous. So for Smurfs, one of them two times, it means that 6 matches were Smurfed today. 6 matches out of 8. And the two guys that I played were easily beatable. I'm facing two types of opponent. On 90% of the cases, Hyper Mega Smurfs on steroids. It's not even Smurfs already, it's Hyper Mega Smurfs. And the other spectrum is people who are trying to start the game. And I'm sure that there are people who have my skills, but somehow the system is match fixed so that I don't play with them. I play against these monsters, kind of. And I'm not gonna spend anything. You don't like it? Well, you asked my opinion about the state of this game. It's not right. Oh, and there's another one. Oh, no, this one we already counted. One, two. Because it's Smurf, Smurf, Smurf. It's crazy. This game is it's it's insane the level of trash that plays this game to just bash on others. Like it gives such a bad impression. I mean, when you come online and you see that a player's gets massively smurfed, do you think it gives a good impression to the gaming industry, to the gaming community? Do you think it really favors? I don't think it favors. No, not this one. This is like the martyr elo, right? I am the martyr. It's like the Jesus Christ. Let's just martyr this guy, martyr elo. Let's donk him. Freaking imbeciles. I played today for 3 or 4 hours against massive Smurf accounts, steamrolling me the whole freaking time. People who pretend to have like 900, 600, but they're just 3K players in disguise. Like, I keep telling, what the fuck is wrong with this game to allow scumbags to smurf like that? I mean, you gotta own your shit, man. I don't care if my elo goes to zero, but you gotta own accountability for your shit. This is like ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4 accounts, and two of them Smurfs. Like one of them Smurf 2 times. The video is now 3 hours 46, and it just proves one thing: this game is infected with Smurfs. I am particularly mass Smurf bullied. There is obviously a very strong intent to make sure that I don't get fair matches because look, I play and I get these monsters who pretend to be whatever. And this is fake Elo. This is match fixed, man. I don't know. I'm just cloning around. So I will end the session here. Um and I will start in the future. I will say, okay, this was the Smurf video. You can check here the Smurfs who donked, who just steamrolled, who just wanted to troll me. They're here. They're online. It's visible. Everybody can watch what the wrong that took place, and I will collect every single evidence. I recommend to players to not buy anything. Don't buy anything in this game. They really don't care about the players because the impression I get each time I get smurfed is that it's just a humiliatory experience. They want to humiliate you. They want to humiliate certain people, me in particular, and it's directly targeted at you. So it is a way to attack certain people. I'm obviously courageous and they are cowards because I'm speaking out about this problem. And the smurfing issue affects some of us more disproportionately than others. It's revolting. It is upsetting. I mean, I feel like the problems that people like me, we are not many, but people like me are facing are completely dismissed. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm revolted against this game. It's just clowning. Not right. I mean, for a clown, it's okay, but I have notions of righteousness, and for me, this stinks. We need. I tell you, I'm not a Smurf, and I've already played this game with significant experience. It's just not okay. It's not okay for to watch this. To like a new player will come online, he will face a match against these donkers, he will stop playing the game. I know that some people say, "Oh, but many accounts have been created. How many of these accounts are owned by Smurfs? Please, let's start make this filter. You know that this is important." So it is what it is. I will stop the video here, and it's going to be a Smurf video. I'm forced to do it. It's like when people misbehave and troll around. Well, I'm also going to troll around with videos. For each troll, there's a counter troll. We got six Smurfed games. Yeah. So if I make the maths of 13 multiplied by 6, because it's 6 games, right? At least like 6 by 8, 18. So that's 78 elo stolen today. Yeah. Amazing. This is the math. This is the math when you get smurfed. I play 6 games. If they're smurfed, I just don't get the wins. No surprise. We'll end the session here, and in the future, if if I ever like stream again, it will always be with the aim to catch smurfs. Like only I know exactly the the pain or like the humiliatory situation that these cowards place me, and they obviously do it because they want to rage you, they want to take you out of the game. There's many reasons, all of them coward reasons. But I'm staying. I'm going to expose them because man, we all should be having the rights for fair games. I mean, thousands of people are queuing online each time. I don't believe that only Smurfs are in the queue ladder system. I just don't believe. And for me, I find it super strange that I only get matchmaked against the worst type of Smurfs or very like easy beginners. Come on, I've seen different types of players in this game, so it doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's all for me for now, and I will return with more Smurf streams in the future because that's the only thing I can do in this game, unless they decide to change the attitude and massively ban Smurf accounts. I'll see you in the next time. Bye.